As the Israel-Gaza war entered its fifth day, over 1,000 people have been killed, each on both the sides, and more than 5,000 Palestinians have been injured so far. As of the latest update, 3 Palestinian medics and 9 United Nations staffers have also been killed in Israeli bombings. Now, despite growing calls from all quarters, a humanitarian corridor is nowhere near in the picture. Good evening, I'm Sapsanamma. Let's begin with the top stories of the hour. Statements being taken from those charged of involvement in the smuggling of gold concealed in electric cigarettes, including the son of Maori Center leader Krishna Bahadur Mahara. Government decides to send Minister for Foreign Affairs NP Saud to bring home Nepali students in Israel. A Nepal Airlines flight to take off at 2:30 a.m. tomorrow morning. Gaza facing humanitarian catastrophe as power plant running out of fuel. Authorities say all basic life services are at risk. And head coach of national football team announces the national squad that will be playing the FIFA World Cup qualifier against Laos tomorrow. The government has decided to send Minister for Foreign Affairs NP Saud to bring home Nepalese students in Israel. A Nepal Airlines flight is set to take off at 2:30 a.m. tomorrow morning. Nepali students in Israel that have been moved to safer locations had criticized the government, citing delay in their rescue and evacuation. The Nepali students of agriculture in Israel had drawn the government's attention towards the delay in rescuing them at a time when their lives were in grave danger. 265 Nepali students of agriculture had been working in the war-torn Gaza in southern Israel and the northern areas that shares its border with Lebanon. 10 Nepali students had been killed in the attack by Palestinian militants Hamas on Saturday. 4 injured Nepali nationals are being treated while another one has been missing. The Nepalese embassy in Tel Aviv has said that it has received 350 applications from Nepali nationals in Israel who want to return home. The embassy has so far rescued 55 Nepali nationals from southern region Estod Negev and relocated them to Ramat Negev, while 72 Nepali nationals have been relocated to Sea of Galilee by coordinating with the owners of the farms where they had been working and security bodies of Israel. As the war continues, the northern part also have started to become unsafe. The government is doing legwork to send a Nepal Airlines flight to Israel to bring in Nepalese stranded in the war-torn country. Speaking with Kantipur Television in the weekly talk show Tough Talk, Minister for Foreign Affairs NP Saud had said a flight will be sent by this evening for Israel through Dubai as a transit.
आजै यो एनए को फ्लाइट नेपाल एयरलाइन्स को फ्लाइट हामीले चाहिँ साँझसम्म भए पनि विद्यार्थीहरूलाई इभ्याक्युएट गर्नका लागि पठाउने तयारीका साथ सरकार काम गर्छ।
Earlier today, Prime Minister Pushpa Kamal Dahal had directed the Minister for Culture, Tourism and Civil Aviation, Sudan Kirati, and Chiefs of Civil Aviation Authority and Nepal Airlines to immediately arrange for the rescue of Nepalese stranded in Israel. Now, statements from those alleged of involvement in the smuggling of gold concealed in electric cigarettes, including the son of Maori Center leader Krishna Bahadur Mahara, is being taken. The District Government Attorney's Office, Kathmandu, had filed a case of organized crime and violation of Customs Act against 4 individuals, including Mahara, Lokendra Kumar Podel, and Belgian national Dawa Chiring and Nima Chiring. Nima Chiring has been absconding. The District Government Attorney's Office has demanded for 3 to 5 years imprisonment under the Customs Act and an additional 50% prison term for organized crime, making it up to 7 years in prison against them. On 25th of December 2022, the Customs Department, upon suspicion, had confiscated the vapes from Tribhuvan International Airport and sealed it in a warehouse. Those vapes were later stolen. An investigation later revealed of the gold smuggling. It was understood that Maori Center leader Krishna Bahadur Mahara and his son Rahul Mahara had repeatedly contacted customs officials and piled pressure to release the vapes. During an interrogation, leader Mahara had admitted to the accusations. However, he was granted impunity and 4 individuals, including his son Rahul, were charged for the scandal. The Nepal police has concluded the investigation into the murder of 4 individuals in the capital's Tinkune Gairigaon on 15th of September and handed over a report to the District Government Attorney's Office. Several technical tests were conducted to check the mental state of the alleged and arrested individual Sanjay Bhandari for carrying out the gruesome killings. The police have recommended for life imprisonment for Bhandari if proven guilty. Those killed in the incident were Purna Bahadur Bhujel, his wife Ambika Bhujel, Subhadra Bhujel and Nabeen Vishal Rai. The Valley Crime Investigation Office has said Bhandari had first killed one person and in order to hide the killing ended up murdering 3 others who had witnessed the incident. The appointment process of CPN-UML's new leadership of Sudur Pashchim province has been extended. 675 representatives of the party that had arrived in Thangari from all 9 districts of Sudur Pashchim have remained there for the past 4 days amid uncertainty regarding the election. As per the schedule issued yesterday, the nominations were to be filed yesterday itself and the election was said to be held yesterday amid failure to reach a consensus. Kamal Timalsina, Krishna Prasad Jaisi, Bharat Saud and Bachan Bahadur Singh filed their nominations for the province leadership. However, the election had been postponed in a bid to reach a consensus. Efforts for a consensus is currently underway. However, candidates have demanded for election. In the meantime, CPN-UML has begun the Madhya Pradesh Provincial Assembly in Janakpur from today. The assembly had been inaugurated by party chair KP Sharma Oli. Lakshmi Narayan Yadav, Tarakanta Chaudhary, Rewati Pant, Rajkishore Yadav and Ram Singh Yadav are the projected names for province leadership so far. CPN-UML Madhya Pradesh chairperson Ram Avatar Yadav has said that an election will be held to elect the province leadership amid lack of consensus. 1,027 representatives from 8 districts of the province have participated in the province convention. CPN-UML's province convention will appoint 225-member province leadership, including the province leadership along with the office bearers. It's time now for our segment Public Pulse, where you text us with your opinion. The question is, what should be done to make foreign employment safe and dignified? Your options are A. Bilateral labor agreement, B. Activeness of embassies, and C. Awareness among the workers. The voting is on. Type NEWS, select your option A, B or C and send it to 34001 to share your opinion with us. Time now for international update. Officials in Gaza say the enclave facing an imminent humanitarian catastrophe with the power plant shutting down completely within hours due to the depletion of fuel. Hospitals are overloaded with patients and doctors fear they will not have medication or medical supplies left. Israeli forces continue pounding the Gaza Strip for a 5th day, killing at least 1,055 Palestinians. The death toll in Israel has climbed to 1,200 people. Hamas has continued to fire rockets as Israel, with Israeli forces and Lebanon-based Hezbollah fighters also exchanging fires. Israel's military has also said that shells launched from Syria landed in open areas within Israel. Israel's death toll reached 1,200, with more than 2,700 wounded from Hamas gunmen's hours-long rampage after breaching the fence around Gaza on Saturday. Retaliatory strikes on the blockaded enclave have killed 1,055 people and wounded 5,184 on the other side. Israel has vowed swift punishment for the deadliest Palestinian militant attack in its history that left corpses strewn around a music festival and a kibbutz community. The Israeli military said its troops had killed at least 1,000 Palestinian gunmen who infiltrated from Gaza. The Palestinian Foreign Ministry has said Israeli strikes had since Saturday destroyed more than 22,600 residential units and 10 health facilities and damaged 48 schools. The United Nations Children's Fund, UNICEF, on Tuesday urged protection for children during the ongoing Palestine-Israel conflict. More than 900 people have been killed by Israeli airstrikes in Gaza, including 260 children and 230 women and 4,500 others injured, according to figures released by the Palestinian Health Ministry in Gaza on Tuesday night. The conflict has killed at least 1,200 people and injured over 2,700 others on the Israeli side, an Israeli military spokesperson said on Wednesday. Speaking at a press conference, UNICEF spokesman James Elder called on all parties concerned to refrain from attacking civilian infrastructure, including schools, health centers and shelters. Data released by the United Nations Relief and Works Agency for Palestine refugees in the Near East indicated that more than 187,000 people have been newly displaced in Gaza as of Monday this week. At least one person was dead and 55 injured persons, and they were taken to hospital as fresh earthquake struck West Afghanistan's Herat province on Wednesday, hospital sources have said. Quoting unknown sources in Herat's regional hospital, the local media outlet Tolo News reported that one had died and 55 people were injured who have been shifted to the hospital following the twin quakes that rocked Herat and its vicinity. Earlier, reports said that 80 people were injured in the wake of two new quakes that struck parts of Herat province, including Rubat, Sangi, Ghorian, Kosan and Gulran districts. An earthquake measuring 6.3 magnitude jolted Herat at 5:11 local time this morning, and a following tremor with 5 magnitude in span of 5 minutes, according to locals, have caused life and property damages. Provincial government officials have yet to make comments. On Saturday, 2 earthquakes with several aftershocks struck Herat and neighboring Badghis and Farah provinces, leaving over 2,000 dead and thousands more injured. At least 4 young people have died in a fire in residential building in the northwestern Spanish city of Vigo overnight, emergency services said early on Wednesday. Another 10 people had to be taken to hospital for treatment due to smoke inhalation and other injuries, local security councillor Patricia Rodriguez has said. The cause of the fire was unknown. The fire started at around 4 a.m. local time. Firefighters worked for several hours and put out the fire. The head coach of national football team, Vincenzo Alberto Anis, has announced the national squad that will play the FIFA World Cup qualifier against Laos. The World Cup qualifier match against Laos has been scheduled for 5 p.m. kickoff tomorrow at Dashrath Stadium. Nepal's team will be captained by goalkeeper Kiran Kumar Limbu, and Rohit Chand will be the vice-captain. Amrit Shrestha and Sanjay Bista will debut for the national team tomorrow. Likewise, head coach of the national team has also included Deep Karki, Abhishek Baral, Sunny Shrestha, Ananta Tamang, Ashish Gurung, Anjan Rai, Ashish Chaudhary and Eric Bista in the team. The midfield will include Sudeep Gurung, Laken Limbu, Awash Lamichane, Utsav Rai, Kritish Ratna Chunju and Manish Dangi. Forwards include Anjan Bishta, Ayush Ghalan, Gillespie Jang Karki, Dinesh Henjan, Hisabu Thapalia and Sanjeev Bista, who have also been included in the team. This is Nepal's first World Cup qualifier match at home in 8 years. The Laos team has already arrived in Nepal for the match. Laos coach Kanlaya Saim Songbang has said the team expects its match against Nepal to be a tough one. That is all for the moment. Our next English bulletin will be at 10:30 tonight. Thank you for watching. Bye for now.